What's up, gamers? GamerDad here. This is a guide to help you complete the Into the Wild quest travel distance using Kinetic Ore stages 1 to 5. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please hit that button and show me that support. I greatly appreciate it. So there's 5 different stages and you must travel on Kinetic Ore. Kinetic Ore can be found at various locations around shattered slabs. I'm going to highlight multiple pieces of Kinetic Ore. So just bear with me here. Everywhere you see me clicking, there should typically be a slab of kinetic ore. Kinetic ore looks like a long, or sometimes it can be a little bit shorter, piece of rock. It is bluish, purplish in color. It looks different from most of the rocks around. And when you strike it with your pickaxe, it sort of like charges up and builds up some kinetic energy. And then at one point, the energy is dispelled and the rock will fly. Now, the more you hit the rock or the kinetic ore, the greater the energy that is released and the greater it will fly away. Now there's also something it took me multiple stages to finally realize. I feel so foolish by the end of it, but here's what you do. You walk up to it and hit it on the sides. Now hitting it about 4 times is probably good enough, and I wouldn't advise hitting it much more than that until you get used to what happens. As you can see, I hit about 6 or 7 times there. It launched me off, and look at that. It's absolutely insane how far away it went. It is very hard to stay on the rock or the kinetic ore once it goes launched like that. So it took me a lot here just to get the first 50. I was like, what in the heck is going on? I have not messed around with this stuff since the one challenge that asked you to do it. But regardless, 50 is the first stage. I'm about to hit it right here. I only need 2 more. And once I get onto the next stage, and I'll show you another clip here, so that's stage 1. Stage 2 is get it another 100 distance. So as you'll notice here, I'm hitting on the top of the ore, and after all of my time doing this challenge, I've now decided that is not a good way to do this. Always hit the ore from the ground, and basically hit the ore in the direction you want it to travel, and that makes it the easiest. I don't know how I got lucky with a few of these times. Like that one was a pretty nice one. As you can see, I almost actually got the entire level with that one, but whatever it is, once I actually started hitting off the ground only, I found that it was much more manageable. And frankly, the last 2 that I just showed you seemed like luck to me, because in between these levels was a nightmare. So that's the first two stages complete. We're now on to stage 3, which requires you to get a total of 250 distance. I recommend crouching down. It also seemed to help me a bit. Now we're on to stage 4, which is a total of 500 distance. So if you hit it like 2 or 3, it will barely travel. Another strategy is get it to go downhill. Once it slides slowly downhill, it's super easy to stand on and get some really good distance on. So you can hit it from the side once or twice. It'll travel a little bit. Hit it once or twice. Now here's the very ending, final stage. I'm about to complete it, and this is where you'll see I started hitting it only from the ground. It just made it more manageable. At this point, I should have gone to the top and done it down one time, and I probably would have completed it. Instead, I do this. And again, as you can see, I'm approaching 1,000. I think it's about 2 or 3 more hits of this thing, and I'm not wanting to screw it up. I just want to get this thing over with. I did not enjoy this challenge one little bit. So there we are, very, very close. 2 more times. So again, you can only do this at shattered slabs. This is what the kinetic ore looks like. Hit it from the side, you'll have the most control. Those little rays, or the purple thing, tell you which way it's going to go, and just jump on and hang on for the ride. Hope it's helpful. Drop a like, leave me a comment, and please subscribe to the channel. Until the next video, this is GamerDad out.